Hey everyone, Bob here. Our topic for today is about safety and security on the road. It doesn't matter which country, but this video will instill among fleet and transport managers, their drivers, and other road users the importance of risk and threat assessment while driving on the road. And the purpose of this video is to learn and apply the measures when confronted with threats and security risk situations, and to prevent occurrence of safety issues and security incidents involving drivers on the road. Risk and threat assessment. Dynamic risk assessment is the concept of applying the threat assessment process along the way as you move through your destination. The threat assessment process: gather information, identify threats, analyze threat to determine level of risk, and evaluate risk for acceptability. Understanding the nature of road incidents, threats, and mishaps. Even though to a person it may seem that the threat just came out of nowhere, the fact is that there are always identifiable advanced warnings and signals that precede mishaps. To better recognize these signals, it is important to understand that incidence is a process that has both causes and identifiable stages. Identify the risks and threats. There are several scenarios of risk and threat on the road wherein a person will be in constant danger or at risk. In order to negate this, the person must be knowledgeable of the nature of these threats and every situation he will be in. The person should be able to identify the potential danger when confronted with such, be able to think fast, know all the defensive mechanism to be able to avoid harm and maintain secured road travel. The person should familiarize and apply the preventive measures of these risk and threat scenarios. Suspicious looking vehicle. Be wary of suspicious looking vehicle. For example, dark windows, home occupants can't be identified, missing plates, partly blocking the path, unusual vehicle positioning, motor running or revving up, etc. Keep the distance away from the vehicle and maintain your speed. Scan for suspicious looking men nearby who may have alighted from the vehicle. Be prepared for quick maneuvering to evade flag down or being trapped. Unpopulated, unlighted, and reflectorized roadways. You don't know when a sharp curve is coming to surprise you. No way for you to find out all the road hazards ahead of time unless you are driving at safe speed and during daylight. Never perform a night driving on this kind of road. Inasmuch as rollover accident likelihood is high, criminal elements are lurking around. Better yet, never drive on this road anytime. Avoid making this driving shortcut. The time you save may not be worth it. Secondary roads and trails. There are many secondary roads and trails in the countryside. The dangers of driving in these roads is not harmful to the vehicle but would give opportunity to the highway robbers, as these elements are always wandering about the zones looking for opportunity to come along for the taking. Avoid driving through these areas or ask for companies or convoys. Narrow, single lane road, rough terrain. The risk in driving through narrow roads is the quickest way of you getting trapped or ambushed by highway robbers. Criminals can use their vehicle or some object to block the road as it is narrow. Usually, some narrow roads conditions are bad, where escaping would be difficult. Don't drive on narrow roads if you can avoid it. Car accident or breakdown scenario. Watch out for accident or breakdown seeking help scenario. It could be a setup to entice motorists in giving hand. consequently getting robbed. Indications of fake scenes and risks for getting robbed are isolated areas, dark, no streetlights, occurs at night, two or more persons at the scenes, medium to big build individuals, weapons could be visible, etc. Slow down but do not stop your vehicle. Signal the help seeker that you're going to call for help. Fake checkpoint scenario. Be observant. Identify factors on legality of checkpoints. For example, unusual, very isolated location, ununiformed men wearing civilian clothes, using private vehicles, absence of police or security force cars, permanent or temporary outpost is installed, permanent or temporary signage such as police checkpoint, radar check, speed limit or stop sign, safety paraphernalia such as traffic cones, surface reflectors, reflector wired drums, guide posts, concrete blocks in zigzag position, horizontal barrier, and long queue. Normally, in the rural areas, checkpoints are installed before a highway exit, under a bridge or police station or outpost, and headquarters nearby. Things to do upon passing through checkpoint. Determine legality. Be observant. Identify factors for legality of checkpoints. Proper procedure in stopping if unsure and legality. Turn on four-way flashers. Make sure all doors were locked and windows closed. Slow down, but be ready for quick maneuver or moving forward on eventuality. Open window a bit, just enough to communicate with the person. Proceed driving as soon as fraud is detected. Find or call real police and report the incident. Follow proper procedure in stopping for legal checkpoints. Turn on four-way flashers. Slow down in advance. Turn on cab interior light. Turn off headlight but remain park lights on. Turn off radio or CD. Open window or trunks for inspections as requested. Return pleasantries when greeted. Be patient for formalities such as display of license and registration. Dangerous overtaking or passing of vehicle. Dangerous overtaking is an everyday occurrence on the road. You must know when a motorist is about to negotiate a dangerous overtaking. Most drivers nowadays are risk takers when it comes to overtaking, especially on single lane road. Be on guard and practice to improve your observation and anticipation. Roadblocks. Assess the purpose of the roadblock done by authority or robbers. Observe for standard signage or notice. For example, detour, accident scene, construction site, vehicle breakdown, etc. Is an alternate road being provided for? If none, turn your vehicle back and inquire about the purpose of roadblocks and for an alternate road. Report the incident to the police. Restraint from driving through, not knowing the risk that lies ahead. Tailgaters. Observe the motive of the driver. Tailgater may just want to overtake or pass. Be ready for any eventualities and for quick and safe maneuvers. If vehicle is attempting to flag you off road, stop to the nearest police, parking, or patrol station. Call for help and give details of your exact location. If vehicle is moving ahead, continue normal driving until vehicle is out of sight. Hitchhikers and pedestrians. Picking up riders is normally not a good practice, but some drivers tend to accommodate. Why? May pose risk or threat because of unawareness of riders' real intention or character. Per policy, the safety of drivers and staff is tantamount to helping riders. Thus, company restricts such practice. Weaving in and out of the lane. Weaving in and out of the lane could mean so many things. On emergency, faulting vehicle, racing, reckless driving, being chased, tailing or shadowing you, DUI or driving under the influence, joyriding, kid driving the vehicle, etc. Scan the vehicle every step of the way. Determine intention of the driver. Be prepared for defensive once intentions were known. Evade by finding a good spot to park and call for help. Road rage. Road rage occurs when a driver behind the wheel has an attitude or behavioral issue. Apply defensive driving learned from training. Always give priority to other drivers to prevent potential rage. Keep a mindset of calmness and focus on your driving. Things to do before a trip. Ensure vehicle is maintained and in good condition. Carry out pre-trip check before every trip. Fill out a checklist for the list of things. Should include license and registration. Check the tires before takeoff. Lower the pressure by 15% during summer on sweltering heat. Plan your route. Avoid unfamiliar and unlighted, poor visibility routes. If you have to travel this route, travel during daylight. Have enough gas to reach at least 200 kilometers or three-quarter of gas tank filled. Keep enough supply of drinking water and cooling box in the vehicle. Keep a toolbox filled with essential tools and triangle reflectors. Keep a mobile phone, a 12 volts charger, and power bank. Keep someone to accompany you if possible during long distance trip. Keep important contact numbers in your mobile phone. Keep certain amount of cash with you for long distance trip. Maintain physical and mental alertness. Exercise daily and maintain balanced diet. Things to do during a trip. Drive at a safe legal speed and on condition. Lock the doors and windows closed while on cruise or while parked. Do not park on the side or shoulder lane of the highway to check the car and tires. Park only on designated parking areas or in gas filling station or restaurant. Immediately park when visibility is low, for example, dust storm, hail, fog, rain, etc. Do not get out of the car or roll down windows when talking to strangers. Position the vehicle on the middle lane road while on cruise. Be observant of all the traffic signage posted along the highway. Take note of dangerous curve before a sharp curve. Use auto cruise only on freeway, straight and fenced highway. Do not be tempted to race when a driver tries to provoke such act. Don't drive too fast or too slow to avoid getting attention. Do not allow tailgater behind you. Get out of the fast lane safely. Do not use mobile phone while driving. Park the car if you have to. Lastly, drive defensively. This is the image of the flattened out car by a truck. A big truck drives over a Toyota Camry, killing the driver. So this is it for now. If you like the video, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of new video uploads. Thank you for watching.